are you and why are you taking pictures?
What's that?
Who are you and why are you taking pictures?
I can't really get into who I am.
Are you ICE?
Why would you think I'm out?
Because you got your face covered.
So,
Why is your face covered? It makes me uncomfortable.
yeah, that's it. Are you here illegally?
No, of course I'm not. But whether I'm here illegal or not doesn't matter. This makes me nervous.
Doesn't matter why we're taking video.
It does to me when you've got your face covered.
I don't know what to tell you. Sometimes we don't get what you want.
Then I guess it's okay if I take your pictures. Why don't you take your mask down?
No, I don't take time like other adults telling me to take my clothes off. So
yeah, it's just your mask. It's a little weird.
Yeah, we did that for 3 years, right? So was everyone ICE during COVID?
Oh, give me a break.
Bye.
Don't tell me bye. I have as much right to be here.
You're going away. See you later.
Yeah, what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Recorded yet? You just walked in front of the camera.
I don't care.
Okay, well then.
Obviously you don't.
Yeah, I just think it's really bizarre and
that's totally fine. I mean, you know.
And I'm guessing you're ICE and
I like your
gotcha.
So
shame. Yeah, my thank you. My son's actually.
All right, you have a better day, okay?
Yeah, I hope you guys have it. Your ICE.
Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, a woman, nicknamed Karen by viewers, calls the police on a man for the simple act of filming in public while wearing a mask. Claiming she feels uncomfortable, she accuses him of being with ICE and even questions his immigration status. Calmly, the man reminds her that being uncomfortable doesn't make something illegal. Her frustration grows until she storms off, cursing him and declaring that he'll go to hell. This opening encounter perfectly exposes how emotion and ignorance often overpower reason and the law.
If you're ICE, shame on you.
Oh no!
And I hope you don't sleep well at night. And if there is a hell, you're going.
Gotcha. Okay. You're being disorderly, ma'am. Just go away. Bye. Have a good day. See you later. Have a good day. Bye. See you later. Hey, how's it going?
I want video recorded.
Okay.
I'd like to know what you guys are doing here.
Just working.
Working for?
Myself.
And did you get authorization to be in this area?
There's no restriction to this area.
Well, for the safety, I mean, you can view. They said that there's a viewing area that you can be up. They don't want people.
No one
down.
told us that. In fact, I've only had 2 conversations, or actually 3. I had one with the guy about some accidents. I'm here working on stories about basically unsafe conditions, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
And then
for who?
Okay, so my media company.
What media company is that?
I'd rather not give that at this point.
Why is that?
Someone provided. If you got a business card and you got like a work email address, happy to email you later. Yeah, just working on a story.
Sure. So the concern that they...
Moments later, police arrive on the scene. They ask the cameraman what he's doing and whether he has permission to be there. Confident and polite, he explains that he's an independent journalist working on a story about public safety and access. The officers express concerns about him being near heavy equipment, claiming there's a viewing area he should use. But the man insists he's standing in a lawful, public space, reminding them that permission isn't required to film what's visible from public property.
Expressed to us is you guys aren't, the people that are in here on foot are usually associated with vehicle. They get in, they dump their stuff, they move off. They're worried because there's no designated area for people to safely hang out and do what you guys are doing.
Yeah, well, I mean, I see what you're saying. That's why we just kind of, did the common sense approach, kind of stay out here. I certainly don't want to walk out there with the bulldozer and all that kind of front loader and all that.
Right. And that's what they were saying. They were worried about the vehicles possibly hitting you because they just don't see your awareness being what it is in these things.
Usually, I mean, if I were a person as yourself, I'd call ahead and say, hey, we'd like to film this. We're doing a story or whatever. Do you mind if we come down and film? But you guys just walking in, you got masks over your face.
Yeah, it smells really bad in here.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm here. I don't have a mask over my face.
That's a choice. I just don't try to tell other grown adults what clothes to wear, what clothes not to wear. So, yeah.
There is
it's like I said, there's a viewing area.
They didn't make you guys aware of the observation area or anything like that.
What's that?
They didn't make you guys aware of the observation area or anything like that?
No, not at all.
Okay.
First time I've even heard of
Would
it.
you guys be amenable to going up there and filming from there?
I would like to actually get some different vantage viewpoints. What I'm mostly wanting to do, and actually to address your concern, or your point rather, one of the reasons as the kind of journalist I am doing investigative journalism is, and I'm sure you can appreciate what I'm about.
ETT, discussion deepens as one officer suggests the journalist should have called ahead before showing up. That's when the man delivers a sharp analogy, comparing it to police calling drug dealers before a raid. He explains that investigative journalism works best when it's spontaneous. Notifying subjects in advance allows them to hide wrongdoing. His point lands hard. Real accountability requires transparency, not pre-approval. Yet, the officers keep circling back to safety, revealing their discomfort with being recorded and questioned in public view.
I'll say, sometimes when you're given tips and leads that the bad thing is happening somewhere, if you call them in advance, say, hey, I'm coming here to check out if the bad thing's happening or not, I can tell you as an experienced journalist at this point, they tend to clean up the bad stuff so it doesn't happen beforehand. Which is usually like, for example, if the police want to raid a drug house, they don't call ahead and say, hey, Alex, just want to let you know, we think there might be a drug house in your house. We're going to come by in 2 weeks to check it out. I'm pretty sure there won't be any drugs in there when you get there.
Well, is there a crime being committed here?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not peaceful.
How many safety OSHA violations I've seen?
That is
You
true.
guys work for OSHA?
No.
Well, for OSHA safety means that, unaccompanied people, or you're not supposed to be here, you need to be in the viewing area.
Oh, we can be here. Yeah, there's no restriction. Like, for example, a lot of places slap. In fact, actually, if you were to go out, see that building right there, that station? If you go out there, walk down this sidewalk right there, you'll see on their door, it says authorized personnel only. Obviously, they do not want you to go into that. So we have it. And, the other places that they don't want us at are pretty well known because they've got the red flags, badge access only, so you can't even open the door. So, and no one has come up to us and asked us to leave or said it's a no trespassing area or authorized personnel only.
Did the gentleman come up and ask you to leave?
No.
When the officers mention OSHA safety rules, the journalist stands firm. He calmly explains that he's not violating any restricted zones, pointing out clear signage that marks authorized personnel only areas. None of those signs apply where he's standing. Moreover, no one has asked him to leave. The officers appear unsure, subtly shifting the topic to identification. The man politely refuses, citing his Fourth Amendment rights. His composure and understanding of the law turn what could have been an arrest into a lesson on lawful public conduct.
Not a single person. Got it all
You
recorded.
didn't identify yourself,
Oh, yeah,
and
no.
then you asked to see his ID, but you
Yeah.
wouldn't show him yours?
Yeah, no, I'm just a huge proponent of the Fourth Amendment. I mean, I love it like a good scotch at night after a
Why
hard
did
day's
you ask to
work.
show his then?
Because I just asked him a question. He doesn't have to. Yeah.
Here is my name,
Okay.
all right?
All right.
All I'm asking is just to be courteous and work with them on and saying, hey,
Yeah.
we would like to film here.
Yeah, I can appreciate that. Like I said, I was telling Officer Masters there, the reason I don't do it as an investigative journalist is because if you give them forewarning, they may clean up the problem. So it's just,
But yet you won't tell me what, I'll tell you later. You won't tell me what you're investigating?
well, sure. And I mean, look, don't take this the wrong way. I mean, I'm sure you're probably the nicest guy ever, but I've also been burned by different government employees. Not saying you guys, but I'm just saying I've actually been nice far in the past in terms of being more open about what I'm working on. And then all of a sudden they shut places down. They say, oh no, we can't have you here. And it's quick. And you're like, I wonder why they did that after I just told Susie or Alex or whatever that I'm working on X. I mean, the fact of the matter is, if they're doing something bad and I need to catch it, it almost looked like something.
As the exchange continues, the conversation becomes more philosophical. The officers ask him to reveal what he's investigating, but he declines, explaining that past experiences with government employees taught him that revealing too much often leads to cover-ups. He stresses the need for transparency and independence in journalism. His reasoning is logical, his tone measured, and even the officers seem to recognize his professionalism. It's an intelligent, rights-based discussion, proof that calm articulation of the law can neutralize tension better than aggression ever could.
Happened over here regarding an accident. Fortunately, it didn't. But I mean, these places have those issues, and people need to know if there's an issue at their transfer stations. There may not be any merit to the allegations. It may be a non-issue. So, anyways, but I appreciate you guys' time. I don't want to certainly take any more of your time. I'm sure there's actual crime going on up around Aurora and 100th, I'd guess. It seems to be a little hot up there.
Unfortunately, we don't work that area. We're working this area.
You don't get any of the hot fun up at Aurora and 100th?
Done that.
Man, I can tell you really want to go up there, but fair enough. Masters, it looks like you have been up there a couple times.
Worked the whole precinct. So.
Oh, there you go. All right. Well, look, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Unless you just want to hang out with us. You got like maybe a travel chess game. I'm up for a quick game of that.
I don't feel like getting whooped in chess.
Whoa. I could very easily be a rating of 10, which is basically...
You bring up chess as an activity. I have a feeling you know how to play a little bit. I'm very rudimentary in that regard.
Fair enough. Hey, you know what I was taught as a kid?
The tone finally softens. The officers realize he's not a threat, and conversation turns casual. They joke about assignments, precincts, and even playing chess. The cameraman laughs, comparing the game to real life, how one learns best by facing stronger opponents. His analogy about the student becoming the master captures the very essence of this encounter. What began as suspicion ends in mutual respect, showing that when both sides listen, accountability and understanding can coexist, even between authority and citizen.
You actually want to play against people that constantly beat you because you take from them and they gain nothing from you. And eventually, it's just like any other skill. The person who's got better skills actually weakens their position, and the person who has less skills at chess or whatever it is that they're playing ends up becoming pretty dang good later on. And all of a sudden, the Padawan is now the master. All right. Well, look, you guys have a good day, okay?
All right, take it easy.
Take care now.
As the officers leave, the narrator delivers the closing message. How many innocent civilians lose their rights to officers enforcing feelings instead of law? This video serves as a reminder that public photography is not a crime. It's a cornerstone of transparency. Knowing your rights, recording encounters, and staying calm under pressure are the best tools for accountability. Before signing off, the host encourages viewers to like, comment, and subscribe to help spread awareness and keep the public informed. Because knowledge, once shared, becomes power.